Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fat Guy Live. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. And welcome, everybody. We have a lot going on today. Hopefully, hang on a second. Let me do a little housekeeping here. See, that's one of the problems, when you try to do a nice production like this. I'm a one-man band, no engineer. It'd be nice to have an engineer. I keep trying to recruit my son, but he's a putz and won't do it. So, to him. Okay. Anyhow, welcome everybody to the November live stream. I have a ton to talk about. Look at all this. Okay, we just have so much happening today. First of all, welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here with me. It's going to be a fun day, and let's start right out of the gate with this. Okay. Rest in peace, Sir Sean Connery, 007. I've always enjoyed the James series. My personal opinion, and I know this is controversial, I love the Daniel Craig James Bond. Now, not so much with what they're going to do to him in the new movie, because they're going to kind of detach his genitalia. I really hate that. I won't watch it. But I loved the grit that Daniel Craig brought to the role. But in my opinion, there is nobody who is more James Bond than Sean Connery. And so I want to just give my thoughts and prayers to him and his family. Rest in peace, Sean. Thank you for all the entertainment. You were a great actor. And to that, let me show you a couple quick things here. Aston Martin, that is in the works. And yeah, I'm skipping ahead a little bit to coming up by showing you this. And then I also have this corgi, the Lotus, and this is going to be, I've got a lot of plans for this guy here. So those are going to be coming up to pay homage to James Bond and Sean Connery, as it were. So again, rest in peace, Sean, and thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Let's say hello to some people. I see Keith and Diecast Sheriff, Chris, DJ, Ken, hi, how you doing? Time Rider. Yeah, so yeah, The Untouchables. What a great movie, right? Hang on a second. Hey Siri, turn off the upstairs thermostat.
Got it.
It gets freezing right here, okay? So I had to turn that off. Okay. So, anyhow, where are we? So, thank you, James Bond. Okay, now let's move on to a huge topic, the Paint It Pink Challenge. And, first of all, thank you to Brian Lawson, who started the Paint It Pink Challenge last year and passed the baton to the Three Blind Mice so that it could remain alive. And then thanks to everybody who participated in any way, shape, or form, whether you were a builder, a watcher, a bidder, whatever. We absolutely knocked it out of the park as far as raising awareness for breast cancer awareness. We also raised a nice little chunk of money on various auctions for products. So it was a really great event. Very fun. And as you know, or should know by now, my wife, I can see I'm all stuttery. And I don't know why. Okay, let me tell you about this. I have the best internet service and the Google Nest Wi-Fi. I don't know why this thing is so skippy. Same good audio, jumpy picture. I don't know why. I've even prioritized my stream. Anyhow, let's get back on topic since you can hear me. My wife did her first ever build for you guys. This Paint It Pink pumpkin truck. And then, where am I? Holy cow. I'm losing it because I'm trying to watch this jumpy stream here, and it's confusing me. So I don't know what's going on there. This really sucks. Hey, somebody comment. Is the audio coming through clearly? Somebody? Anybody? Just put a comment there. Anybody? Yes, audio. I have been trying to troubleshoot this. I'll tell you about that a little bit more. Yeah, so anyhow, well, I'm going to keep going, okay? So here's the car I built, and here is the guy who bid and bought our package. This is Jim Silva. And Jim, what an amazing thing he did. Not only did he bid $142.50 for our gift package, all of which goes to Susan G. Komen of Nevada, Jim gifted us back Reggie's build. And so he asked her to please keep it. And I gotta tell you, I was so touched by that whole thing that when I got his message about it, I couldn't even read it to my wife. I handed her my phone and a tissue and said, "Here, read this." Thank you, Jim, for your kind gift. It meant a lot to us. So thank you for your generous bid and the gift of the car back to us. Now, let me tell you about this video stream, and I'll explain. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm going to have Cox come back out. I have their Gigablast service, okay? I had the Google Wi-Fi, which is a mesh system, to get me the best Wi-Fi connections possible. I had upgraded after last month's debacle. I upgraded to the Google Nest Wi-Fi, which is a better mesh system, and I'm still getting these issues. All I can think of right now is my router is right there across the room. I'm thinking of running a hardline from that over to my hub so that I can hardline into the to the modem instead of going with Wi-Fi. So that may be something. And it looks like I just totally lost the stream completely. I don't know. Did I? Can anybody see me anymore? What the hell is wrong with this? Can you guys hear me still? Okay, it looks like I'm still streaming. I don't know. My whole iPad just dropped out and tried to, yeah, it went to right. Okay. God, this is so frustrating, okay? I'm working so hard to try and do these streams nice, and I'm fighting with this nonsense, and it's so frustrating. So I apologize, guys. So frustrating. So I apologize, guys. Hopefully we can make it through this video. Man, I'm just, it's totally taking the wind out of my sails. Anyhow, so hey, let me show you something. I know Lee is logged in, and I saw you. Lee, this is a picture I took. Okay, this is my Halloween tribute to Kiss, who you know, hey, talk about makeup and Halloween costumes. This is Gene Simmons at a concert here in Las Vegas. Yes, I took this picture, and I just thought, I saw it at the last second. I said I wanted to share it with you guys. So, okay, I don't know. I keep losing the signal. I don't know if you guys are getting it or what. This is just awful. And I don't know what else to do about it. I don't know if this is an issue with OBS or YouTube or whoever. I have no idea why my signal is so jumpy. I'm going, okay, I'm looking at my numbers here. 4,000 kbs, and it's dropping down to like 9 kbs occasionally. So I don't know what's going on. Look at that. 25, 781, 0. I have no idea. I don't even know what to do at this point. All I'm going to do is try and forge ahead and keep the show going and see what's going on and see if I don't even know. Okay, you're right, but keep going. Okay, Keith, thank you. I will. Oh my gosh, this is just a disaster, and I'm so frustrated. So let's. Oh my gosh, I hate this. I hate this. See, I can't even tell what's going on because I have a delay here on my computer. So everything I'm doing over here is slower than what you're seeing over there, and then I'm watching the stream over here on my iPad so that I can see your comments going back, and it gets really hard to keep track of what's going on, and I just don't even know. Okay, so let me get on with the thing. I'm very grateful for everything you did for us there. Now, I wanted to, screw this. Let's just get on and let's talk about Halloween. Let's talk about Halloween, okay? Shall we? Yes, I think Halloween is the right topic for the moment. So it was a wonderful Halloween for me yesterday. We had the family all together over at the house. This is my son Michael and his new bride Naveed, looking amazing. And we had my grandkids over. This is Gabby deciding to make a monster face. And there's Kenzie giving her pumpkin a big hug. It's got a big old butt on the other side of it. It's got a pumpkin butt, but she loved it. And here we are having family pumpkin carving night last night. No, that was actually the night before last night. Last night was Halloween, excuse me. And then here's my grandson Jack, and my wife is helping him de-gut his pumpkin. And there everybody is doing their thing. And I whipped up a batch of my famous 5-cheese mac and cheese. It was fabulous. And here are the pumpkins all lined up out in front of the house, ready to greet any trick-or-treaters. And I finally was able to successfully get caramel apples, which I was struggling with. It was such a tough thing. I spent the day before this trying to make these stupid caramel apples. I spent all day. I killed like 20 apples, and I could not make it. I finally found out the trick to it, and I got some delicious caramel apples, and that is homemade caramel, folks. And it is fabulous. It is amazing. And then we capped off last night by watching the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I thought was a fabulous way to wrap up our night. So, yeah, we had a great Halloween. I hope you guys did too. It was a really, really fun day for me. And God, those caramel apples, I wish I could eat. I wish I could just munch on them, but with the diabetes, all I could do was just do a little test, Fabulous. Totally fabulous. But the family loved them, and I enjoyed having the success of finally getting a batch to come out. So that was Halloween. All good. Very fun. Had a good day. Now, let's go ahead. I have so much on the coming soon portion that what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you now about what we did in the last month. So we did the Creepy Crawler video, which seemed to strike a chord with a lot of you folks. It was a lot of fun for me, and from the comments, I think you guys enjoyed it too. And listen, I follow my demographic pretty carefully, and so I know who's watching my channel. And if you're not tuning into these Funtime Favorites, I think you're missing out. I'm bringing a lot of stuff that the people who watch my channel should and would enjoy, and this was one of them. Then we did the Three Blind Mice Invitational, the October. This was my pick. It was the Chevy Caprice, and I did the little snow vignette, which I thought came out pretty fun. And boy, does that take me right back to my time in Wooddale, Illinois. It surely does. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of amazing builds. these Three Blind Mice builds have really become quite an event, and thank you everybody who participates in them. And then we did, because it was October, I did the Creepy Crawlers and the Green Ghost Fun Time Favorite videos in October, specifically because it's Halloween. And so I did the Green Ghost game. You got to see my family play it. And yes, I was victorious and very thrilled about that. Some people think my wife got robbed. I like to say justice was served. That's how I'm going to go. So anyhow, let's take a quick look at some of the comments. We're going to modern day. I'm back again. Now you're free. Just got kicked out. Why? I don't even know. Yeah, coming through now. Coming, bro. Hi, buddy. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? Merman says the show must go on, right, Kim? So now apparently I'm Ethel Merman. Oh my gosh, that's a picture, right? And Keith, it is good to see you here as well. I really want these live streams to be an event, and I'm going to talk about a very special live thing we're going to have, and I'm going to have all these issues ironed out before it, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Got to be an amount of traffic on the web nowadays. You know, Mike, I'm suspicious of that too. Mike said that he thinks the problems we're having is all the traffic on the internet, and it seems like it's been going on since the COVID that this has been this bad, and so he might be onto something there. Nice chair, thank you, Strum and Drum. No, you know what, Strum and Drum, I'm not a gamer. The only game I really like is I like Call of Duty, and they don't make a Mac version of it these days, so I don't, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Besides, I'm too busy working on stuff for you guys, as you will soon see. So, anyhow, that was the coming up stuff. I mean, last month stuff. We did the Mustang Boss Hoss. Did I go through? Yeah, I went through that. We did the Boss Hoss. Do I have that over here? Yeah, I do. Look at that. Hang on. So, yeah, we did Boss Hoss. Can you all see it? That was a fun one and very popular. I knew it would be. You guys seem to love the spoiler cars. We did a casting video, and I'm going to talk more about my guru in casting in the tip of the month here, and so I'll tell you more about that. But we did do a casting video. I hope that kind of generated a little bit of thinking, and we also did the G.I. Joe Deep Sea Diver, and that leads me into something that I'm thinking about wanting to do. I'm thinking about wanting to do another G.I. Joe video, because I got other G.I. Joes I want to show you, but I'm thinking about adding it in as part of a live stream and giving away a vintage G.I. Joe footlocker. What do you guys think? Huh? So it'll be a little incentive to get guys to come to the live stream. A legit vintage G.I. Joe footlocker. So that's something that I got up in the noodle here and I'm working on. So let's see here. Still are we still? Yeah, we're still through. Where's all the comments? Come on, talk to me, guys. I see I got this note right here. Interact with live comments more, okay? Because normally it's really hard for me to see what you guys are saying and doing the show and all and working the cameras and all that stuff. But I want to be more interactive during the show. And so I put that note on, and you guys aren't commenting. Hey, talk to me, okay? I know you already have your coffee. It's probably Irish. You probably loaded it up with booze. But hey. Okay, so where are we? Okay, I wanted to talk to you about some Three Blind Mice events coming up. And on the 14th, we have the revisit with the Hot Wheels Flash Cider. There it is, the Flash Cider. You still have plenty of time to get a Flash Cider and enter that Three Blind Mice build. Just email us at threeblindmicediecast at gmail.com and let us know you're participating. We'll include you in all of the hoopla and do a Flash Cider. It'll be a lot of fun. And then on the 28th, we have the monthly build, which is the Aston Martin. And correct me, Lee, if I'm wrong. I believe the Aston Martin was Why do I want to say this was George's pick? Did George pick the Aston Martin? I don't remember, but that should be a lot of fun. And I have no idea what I'm doing with either one of them. So those are 2 Three Blind Mice builds coming up. And then Lee has got something going. He's got something cooking that is going to be a lot of fun. He's going to be doing Mopar Mondays all through November to celebrate men's health. And Lee, is it Mopar, M-O-P-A-R, or is it M-O-W-P-A-R to celebrate Movember? So let us know, Lee. But basically, every Monday he's going to be releasing a video of a Mopar build, and I believe he said he's auctioning them off, and he'll comment somewhere down below on that. Oh, you guys are commenting. My thing's not scrolling. Jeez. Having the worst time. Okay, so let me catch up then. I didn't see the Harry Potter marathon. Did you watch it, Dan? Did you watch it on videos, or how did you watch that? And let's see. The snow looked real. Thank you, Dan. Time Rider, football. No, I'm out of football. Oh, Greg, you just purchased the La France model? Okay, so I'll talk about that coming up. So we're going to talk about that. So you definitely want to pay attention. Diecast, we're going to talk about you in a second. Thank you for the comment on the fog hat shirt, Ken. Oh, so and Lee, you're killing me. Okay, so the Aston Martin. I was wondering because the Aston Martin is not Georgish, okay? And so Lee said, yeah, that was his pick, and he thinks George probably hates it. I'm busy hating on the Flash Cider because I just don't ever know what to do with that thing. I don't know why. It's one of those things. Mopar Monday, Sinking of an Orange Valiant. Hey, Ken. Here you go, Ken. This is going to be for one of the Mopar Mondays. I finally got it out, and it's going to happen. So, oh, it is on okay, thank you, Dan, for that. All right. So, let's see here. Where are we? We just talked about Lee's Mopar Mondays. That's going to be a very fun event. I'm hoping you're looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what he puts out, and that's at Wee Little Cars with Time Rider. Okay, so let's you know what? Hey, let's do. You know, it needed an echo or something, right? But I don't have control of that. I don't, you know, like I said, I don't have an engineer. So the tip of the month, this is something else that I've gotten from the craftsman at Steady Craftin'. And this guy is my guru, my mentor, and he is where I learned almost everything I know about casting. In fact, he just put out a new casting video today. And if you remember last episode, okay, so last episode I told you about his review of the Loctite Super Glue Gel Control. Okay, can you see that? All right, this is amazing CA glue. But in that same video, he talked about this glue, which is the topic today. This is made by a company called Grip. This stuff is amazing. So, in his video, he was testing a bunch of different glues, and the two top performers were the Loctite and the Grip. Now, I told you about the Loctite last month, so today it's the Grip. This is more for plastics. It's for butyrate, polycarbonate, styrene, and other plastics, acrylics. It's a fast set, clear, medium bodied solvent cement. Okay, this stuff is amazing. He took a action figure leg and cut it in half with a razor, perfectly clean cut. Put a little of this on, stuck it together. Now, important thing, he screws it up, but he fixes it later. It's got a 24-hour cure time to get to 80% strength. But at that 24-hour window, he hung 25 pounds on a wire right over the cut, and the leg was bowing like this and didn't break, and the cut was down right in here. This stuff is amazing. So I used it on this toy here, and this is an SSP, and this is from the Smash Up Derby. And for the trunk, to make the trunk pop off, it just has this little cross member here, and when it gets hit here, it pushes just enough for the trunk to fly off. Well, these are always broken, and this one was broken right here, and so can you see it? So I used a little side grip there, and look at it. That is solid as hell. That's not going anywhere. It is so good. This stuff is so strong and so amazing that man, very, very amazing. The thing with the side grip is you got to make sure it cures fully. He did a test and he didn't wait the 24 hours, and his test it broke really early. Okay, so let's see here. Fixture time is 10 minutes, but it doesn't hit 80% strength till 24 hours. So to get 100% strength, you need even longer. But man, once it is cured, this stuff is so strong. I'm watching his video and going, oh my gosh, I can't believe this thing is holding 25 pounds. So think about that. This little butt end glue job is holding 25 pounds of weight. The part is bending, and the repair isn't breaking. So side grip, it's a little more expensive, but look at the size of this tube here. Okay, I used a little dab. A little dab will do you. Don't stick it in your hair, but a little dab will do you, and that's gonna last me forever. And oh my gosh, is it strong. And while I'm at the tip of the month telling you about the side grip, let me again tell you about the Craftsman, Crafsman, not craft, but Craftsman. And don't be thrown off by the puppet. Okay, he's a puppet. I'll just tell you right up front, he's a puppet, but I love his videos. They're fun, they're soothing, and they're informative most of all. So if you're into things, soldering, molding, glues, all sorts of kinds of crafts and stuff, this is the man you need to be watching. He is my absolute #1 favorite YouTuber out there, except for, of course, Lee and George and Jim and all the other guys who participate with the Three Blind Mice builds. So, other than that, he's my favorite. So, that is the tip of the month. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And now we can really get into the meat of today's show, which is to look forward. Here, let me do a little housekeeping, okay? I said goodbye to Sean Connery, talked about Halloween. You ever try and write with a pen on laser printed paper? Doesn't work very well. Okay, I did all that. Okay, so yeah, I think we're all set. Okay. And this is how this show goes. I get thrown off course by early on failures. It seems like everything's kind of leveled out. Am I correct here? Amazing stuff. Thanks, Craftman. Right, Chris? He's pretty awesome. Smash Up Derby. Modern day, I'm going to be doing an entire Fun Time favorite on the Smash Up Derbies. Anthony, you must be talking about Lee with the not liking Mopars, because I'm a Mopar guy. In fact, one of my Fun Time favorites soon will be my Challenger. It's a 2010 Challenger, but it's my baby. It is a certain little red wagon in the background. There's going to be a whole video coming on restoring that to a glory, so that's going to be coming up. Yeah, modern day. Dig out some Mopars for the Mondays. I won't be able to participate this Monday because I don't have enough time to figure it out. But let's see what else we got. Okay, and so Lee said he's not auctioning these cars off. but you know, it still will help raise awareness for men's health, and that's a positive thing. Right, Modern Day, the fun time favorites. Guys, check them out. And I'm going to complain about some other videos you guys are not tuning into and you're missing out. So, the live stream, for one. And we're going to talk about that in a very special, I got a very special thing in the coming up thing that I'm going to be sharing with you here. And we'll talk about that in a second. But let's get into some of, no, let's, show and tell? Show and tell or coming up? That's show and tell. Where's show and tell? Which one am I doing? I'm going to do this one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you may all know, we have a Tonka build-off coming on January 20th. I believe that's with Diecast Sheriff for his birthday. And I stumbled on an amazing collection of Tonkas. I've got, as you can see in that picture, I've got a front-end loader. I've got a forklift. I've got 3 dump trucks. And a friend of mine, Greg Cunningham, found this in his journeys and bought it for me. And I'm going to send him some decals as in return. But there's a fire truck. And you can see to the right, another fire truck I just managed to get. Right there. It's not quite the one I wanted. I wanted the different cab style with the opening doors. But this was, I mean, they're so expensive. So I've got that. And there's all of them. I've got, like I said, I've got 3 dump trucks. I've got, I think it's a backhoe, 2 front-end loaders, a forklift, and a crane in there somewhere. So, yeah, that I really scored on the Tonkas. And so I am set for our Tonka build. And I'm pretty pumped. So, yeah, I got to... Okay, I don't mean to rub the salt in the wound. I got all of those, not the fire trucks, and 2 of the dump trucks, but all the rest I got for like $100. That's like $20 a piece, which is unheard of for older Tonkas. These guys are selling them for ridiculous prices, which I will not pay. Right, Diecast Sheriff? Oh my. So, Anthony, you said you fixed your Millennium Falcon with the side grip, or you're going to. You have used the side grip already, Anthony? Because I've used it 3 times now, and it's pretty freaking amazing. Oh, okay, so, and let me also correct something. Lee is not going to be auctioning off the Mopar Monday cars. He's going to be giving them away to fans. So if you're not a subscriber of Lee's, you need to get over to Wee Little Cars and become a subscriber so you got a chance to get one of these cars from him. If you've seen his builds, you'll know that it's something that you're going to want to have. Okay. We were supposed to be doing what? Oh, we're not going to do an About Me feature. Next month, we will be doing about my time at Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany. I lived there for 3 years. It was a fabulous time of my life. We'll be talking about that next month. And let's see here. Okay. So now, where am I? Oh, okay. I almost forgot this. This would have been so bad. So I told you about the 3 Blind Mice Flash Cider coming up on the 14th, and then the Aston Martin on the 28th. And what I didn't mention, and I wanted to really push this home, is the 3 Blind Mice Snowcat for January. It's a Matchbox, an old Matchbox. It's the Snowcat. Do I have it handy? I think I do. I think I can get it out. Yep, there. Okay, there's my Snowcat, all right? And the reason I wanted to mention this now is because, like, I needed tracks. I didn't have tracks. So you're going to need time to get a Snowcat and any parts that you're going to need. These you can get these everywhere, okay? They're not that difficult to get. So if you're going to participate in January, start thinking about it now, because you're going to need to get yourself a Snowcat. And that's the January 3 Blind Mice Snowcat build. And let's see here. Diecast Sheriff, you're in Westside Sanford and Son. Good idea. Okay, listen, I'm going to spill some beans here. So I was talking to Lee on the phone yesterday, and he'd suggested me doing a flash cider fire truck. And he said something about keeping it simple and just paint it red, put a red hat on it, and make it like a fire chief pickup. Well, I thought I wanted to try something one better. And so here's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do a literal fire truck, and I was trying to make a fire truck bed. As you can see, I've got the diamond plate, I've got the walls, I've got the little handrail and stuff. I'm just not feeling it. I really am not. I'm hating every bit of it. It's sloppy and it just doesn't look right, and I'm not feeling it. Your thoughts? I mean, I guess I could push forward with this and see what kind of a piece of trash I can make out of it, or I can scrap it and start all over, maybe save it for another day when I'm feeling it better. I don't know. Lee, I really hate you for picking the flash cider again. I hate that truck. I didn't like it the first time. I don't like it this time. It's one of those trucks that just, for some reason, I have a mental block about it. I just cannot come up with something. So please let me know what you think. Should I try to push forward with this? I'm hating it. It might be the worst build I've ever put out on a channel if you force me to do it, but I just don't know. So, okay. That's the flash cider. Where the hell am I? I gotta get back to a regular camera here. Holy crap. I'm all over the place today. And I didn't drink last night because, you know, I can't drink much. Oh my god, speaking of diabetes, let's talk about things that we have coming up. All right, so coming up, we have a ton of stuff. This video, it was only a year in the making. I started filming this before I got sick, and I had the cabinet there, and I started putting it together, I believe, in December. And then it ended up in the garage, and it just sat there for the longest time. And I finally have finished it. I got media for it. I have tested it. It works. A couple leaks I need to attend to, but other than that, it works. I've sandblasted something, and I'm really excited. The video is done and processed, and I'm just trying to pick a good release date for it. But this is also going to come back into play when we do the Tonka builds. But so I have a video on my Eastwood benchtop sandblasting cabinet coming up. That's going to be a lot of fun, and I think really informative, especially because there's a lot of competition with the Harbor Freight benchtop cabinet, and so I'll discuss that a little bit. Then my coin ring, guys. Did I mention this already? Okay, I am not unaware of the fact that coin ring guys helped build my channel, and I have not put out a coin ring video in a long time, and I'll tell you why. So I got really sick in January, and by the time I felt good enough to be able to do coin rings, it was summer here in Nevada, and I do the coin rings out in the garage, and it's just unbearable. And so short of me going out to do a job, which is usually just a plain old boring Morgan, I don't want to spend more time in the garage than I have to. I have been telling you for a while I was going to do a coin ring video and haven't produced yet, and I've been feeling really bad about it. Well, your wait is soon to be over. The video is done and in the can and loaded. I'm just looking for a release date for it, and I have 2 other videos planned that I'm going to start shooting very soon because summer has broke and I can work in the garage again. And now listen, all the rest of you guys, whether you do paracord bracelets or you restore diecast that you want to sell or you want to consign build models, this video will apply to anybody who has a craft or product that you make at home that you want to sell. So all of you should be watching this video. It will really apply to all of you, but it is especially aimed at my coin ring guys. So there you have it. I've got you guys going again, and thank you for sticking with me. This one, oh my gosh, I got to tell you, this was a Corgi Green Hornet. I finally broke it out and did it, and I had so much stinking fun with this car. This was the most fun I've had with one of my projects in a long time. It came out amazing. The video is done and uploaded. I thought briefly about sharing it yesterday, but I decided against it because I don't normally share videos the day before a live stream. But it is ready to go, and it is phenomenal, and it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, go get yourself a Green Hornet, because after you see this video, you are going to want to restore one. I can promise you that. We've got a video all about LED lighting coming up and about Evan Designs. They were generous enough to provide me a bunch of stuff that I could share with you at my request. So this is not a sponsored video as much as it is I love this company. I asked them to give me some stuff to share, and there's going to be a giveaway associated with this. You're going to be getting somebody's going to win a Evan Design lighting kit. So you're going to want to watch this one, and it's going to be a lot of fun, very informative, and amazing, the stuff that they have. It really is. And yes, okay, who was it that talked about he got his American La France kit? Where was that? Going back, I can't see it. Anyhow, yes, next Wednesday, a few days from now, Wednesday. What is that? That's the I've got the date somewhere written down here. Where did I write that? The 4th of this month, coming up in 3 days, will be part 1 of me building that fire engine that you're looking at right now. That is my first fire engine with the Clark County Fire Department ever, engine 14, and I'm going to be building that model. Part 1 will release on the 4th, Wednesday the 4th. Part 2 will release on the 11th, along an hour after Part 2 releases. You'll be seeing a unsplit version of that video coming out. And I'm going to tell you right now, everybody needs to watch this video because it touches on so many different things. There is resin casting, there's scratch building, there's painting, there's polishing, there's just a ton of things. There's decals and everything in there. There's photo etch. You name it. It happened in this video. It was 11 hours. 11 hours of raw video here. And at the end of the day, I got it down to under 2 hours. So I suspect there will be a lot of questions, but everybody, whatever hobby you're into, die cast or model building, or just want to learn about resin casting or whatever, you're going to be able to see stuff about that in these videos. So everybody's going to want to see this one. And I don't think it's the award winner I wanted it to be. Maybe it could pull off a 3rd place if there's not too much competition in the category. I don't know. We're going to find out, but I don't think it's an award winner. But it is a champion in my book. So that's all that really matters. And I hope you guys end up loving this video. I put a lot of work into this thing. And I hope you guys love this build and this video starting in just a couple days. So, all right. That's not all for the coming up section. What else have we got? SSPs. Okay, I showed you briefly the smash up derby car. Okay, I'm going to restore an SSP Laker, and so we're going to do that. It's a pretty simple little restoration, but it's a lot of fun, and SSPs by Kenner are just amazing fun toys, something that I really, really fondly remember from my youth. Knowing my demographic, I'm expecting a lot of you know what these things were and remember them fondly as well. I have a Sweet 16 build coming up. I'm finally going to be tackling a Hot Wheels custom Corvette. I don't know why I haven't done one before, and it doesn't go so well at first. There's a pretty major disaster that happens right in the middle of the thing. You'll want to see that. Hey, we got past it, okay? I told you about the sandblasting cabinet. And, I already told you about the Green Hornet car. So fun. And that is leading me to want to talk about these other things. Okay, so now I briefly mentioned the Lotus. Okay, this is going to be monster. You guys are not going to want to miss this video. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, the Green Hornet really jazzed me up with corgis. And then I've got my James Bond car. Who the hell at Corgi decided to paint this gold? Everybody in the world knows what color this car is supposed to be, right? Then I just got this in. I'd never even seen this before. It's the Lunar Bug. It's got these weird wheels that go different directions, and it's got wings. It's supposed to have a hatch. It's missing its windshield. I'm going to have to probably buy an entire another one and combine the two to make it work out. But I've got that in the works. And then I just got this Corgi, this TV van with the little camera on the roof. Little back doors that open. So yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. So I've got a lot of corgis coming up for you guys. And that's all courtesy of the Green Hornet. And I have got my Batmobile around. And a lot like the Green Hornet, I'm a little intimidated by it. So I'm kind of waiting on that one. But I do have a Corgi Batmobile that I'm going to be restoring as well. Turning to 2, I've already talked about being diabetic again, and I have a really important video that I really just learned about this myself, and so I actually had to follow my own advice and talk to my doctor about this. And we're not going to give away the whole turnip here. I'm just going to tell you that it's coming up, and it's important. So if you or anybody you know suffers from diabetes, please have them watch this. It's an important video. Then a lot of special builds are getting ready to happen. I told you about all the 3 Blind Mice build and Lee's Mopar Mondays, but I also am going to be having a police fire build-off with Diecast Sheriff. And the concept is, I think I got it. I'm going to hide a car in this jar. It's going to have red paper in it and all that. It's going to get mailed to Diecast Sheriff. And he's going to do the same with blue paper. And we're going to try and do a video where we open these at the exact same time and see what each other has sent us. I will be required to build a police-oriented thing out of anything he sends me in his jar, and he's going to have to do a fire one. So the time frame, it's crazy because we're going to be doing the opening on the 8th of November, and we're going to do the final videos have to be out by the 12th. So we've got to get these open, get these built, and get the videos up and running in 4 days. We got a 4-day window, so it should be very hectic and very interesting to see what myself and Sheriff come up with. Then I told you about the Tonka build on January 20th for his birthday, and my birthday's 5 days after that. So it'll be kind of like a birthday thing for both of us. I've got a stock car challenge coming up after the 1st with Flying Valiant. We're going to be doing some stock cars. And Lee is getting ready to do a stock car thing I'm going to be partaking in, where we're going to be using Hornets, right? Hudson Hornets? Is that it, Lee? And so we're going to be doing that. Then let's see here. Then I'm going to be doing a kid paint challenge video for all of you guys. So it's important that you now start shopping around for a kid paint car that you're going to want to do. And I'll explain the rules when we get closer to that. Now, okay, this is monster. This is a normal, and this is one of the things I've been waiting to get to share with you guys. And this is going to be, I haven't really come up with a good name for it, so I'm open to suggestions. let's see here. This is going to be, what do we call it? The Beer Wagon Bust. Beer Wagon Breakout? I don't know. So, you guys know I have a bromance with Tom Daniel, the amazing designer from all of the most famous model kits, like the Tarantula, the Cop Out, Rommel's Rod, and yes, the Beer Wagon. I'm going to do a video on a beer wagon. And the concept is it's going to be my beer wagon, not Tom's beer wagon, okay? I'm taking the idea of a beer delivery vehicle, a cool beer delivery vehicle, and I'm going to make my own beer wagon. It's going to be called the beer wagon. It's going to be an homage to his idea, but it's going to be my thing. And I'm going to do this video, and it's going to be released as a premiere. I'm going to release it on a Saturday night, and probably like 8 o'clock, something like that. And what a premiere is you guys log in, I log in, and we watch it sort of like on a live stream together. And we watch it for the very first time together as a live stream. And the trick of that is going to be anytime you see or hear the word beer, you're going to be required to take a drink of your beer and text the word beer. It should be a lot of fun. It should be hilarious. The comment section is going to be off the chain. And we're going to just play and watch my beer wagon come to life. And we're going to have a good time. It's going to be fun. I hope you all will log in for this. And I'm really going to tout this a lot as we start to get closer. I'm about to start the actual build. I've got my concept. I kind of have an idea what I want to do. And so I'm about ready to start that, and you'll be hearing a lot about it in my community tab in the comments. I'll be talking about it. I'll be talking about it here and in some other videos. So the beer wagon, and I would love some names. Beer wagon build. I don't know. And hey, you know what? Hey, listen. Build with me, okay? We're gonna have the premiere, but build with me. And I'll get the dates and everything out and let you know what we're doing. But build with me. Make your own beer wagon. And start thinking about it. We've got some time. It's probably not going to be until after the first of the year. Oh. New Year's Eve? What do you guys think about that idea? Have the premiere at like 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve. You sit down with your beer, you put it on the big television, you stream it up to your TV, and we watch it all together, and we have a lot of fun. So let me know what you think about maybe New Year's Eve release. I think I could pull that off in time. But if not, it'll be sometime after the first of the year. And if you want to join me for that, get your idea together and start building your concept of a beer wagon. And you know what? Tom Daniel is really cool about talking to people on his Facebook page, and maybe I can invite him and see if he'll come and tune in for the premiere. I think that would be a lot of fun. And you know what? Check this out. On his website, he sells autographed kits. I bet I can I'll even buy it and raffle it off or give it away to everybody who signs in for the video, the premiere. I'm going to give away an autographed Tom Daniel kit. Hopefully an autographed beer wagon Tom Daniel kit. So that's going to happen, okay? It is going to be a phenomenal night. It's going to be a ton of fun. You aren't going to want to miss that. And like I said, go ahead and get yourself something and make a beer wagon. Whatever that is in your head, make a beer wagon. I don't even care if it's out of diecast. It can be out of anything. It can be out of Legos. I don't care. Build a beer wagon. All right. So I've been looking forward to this thing for a while. I can't wait to share this with you. Let's see what else is going on now. Never done a Corgi Sheriff. Oh my God, diecast Sheriff. I can't tell you how much fun I had with that. Hey, Dan, a spy van out of the TV van. That's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Yeah, 51 Hudson Hornets for Lee's Daytona 500 build. That's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, Oh, Modern Day. Hey, Modern Day. Message me. Maybe we can make a little trade. I love to do kid paints, as you know. Maybe I can. I might have some cars that you might be interested in if you want to offload some kid paint cars, because I love to do kid paint cars. Um, Jim Sylvan is JB Weld, right, Anthony? Hey, he JB Weld should be a sponsor of his show because he's really doing good things for them. Modern Days in on the beer wagon and the Hornet NASCAR Mopar Monday. Right, just not tomorrow for the I it's too late for me to get a Mopar done. Uh okay, so anyhow. So that is the let's see, have I done it? I might have done everything and we can get to just chit-chatting now. No, let me look down here. Oh, this was an important thing. So I mentioned in the community tab the potential for a Secret Santa. And it would be a Fat Guy Productions Secret Santa, which is appropriate because he's kind of rotund himself. He might even be type 2 diabetic. So the original idea was it would be kind of like for the diecast guys, but hey, the hell with that. It can be for anybody, whether you're a ringer or just somebody who watches or you're a model builder, whatever. The idea, something like this, you'd have to let me know by the 4th of December that you're in. You would send me an email saying Secret Santa as the heading, and then I would print all those things out, jostle them around, and pair you up. Then I would email everybody back and tell you who your partner is and what their mailing address is. You would then be on the hook to send them a gift. It would need to be in the mail by December 12th. And it could be whatever is your wheelhouse. So if you're a diecast builder, it could be a custom that you did. If you're just somebody who likes diecast, it could be a bunch of carded things. If you're a coin ringer, it could be a coin ring. If you're a paracorder, you could do paracord bracelets. Whatever you're into, it could be that. The value, of course, it's impossible to value a custom, but the value if you're doing something like this would be $20 to $25 range, and then you would ship it to your Secret Santa, and then of course at that point with a card saying, hey, this is from me, I hope you enjoy it, blah blah, Merry Christmas. So if you're interested in possibly doing the Secret Santa thing, let me know. I will make a decision on this by the end of the week. And then I will put something in all of my stuff going forward. I might even do a special quick live video to announce it. I will put comments on the community tab, and I will make sure everybody knows about it. So right now, okay, I did a little poll on the community tab, and of the people who responded, the overwhelming number are willing to participate either as a custom guy or just a gift giver. There's a small percentage that doesn't have an interest in it, and that's fine. But it's not a lot of respondents, so I'm looking for more feedback. I see Ken is in. I think it could be fun. Just let me know. And I promise I'll let you guys know by my next release next week. And if we're doing it, I'll put out the official rules, and you'll have up until the 4th to enter. That's a month to decide to enter, and in the meantime you can already be planning on what you're going to send and everything like that, because it won't matter whatever you decide on sending, and you'll have to have it in the mail by December 12th. That should allow it time to get to anybody. So let me know if you're on Secret Santas. And while I'm talking about Christmas, I'm going to share something with you guys. The last few years, I've tried to step up my Christmas game, and I felt like we were losing Christmas. I hate walking into a store and just buying a gift card. I don't think that puts a lot of personal feeling into it, so I try to avoid doing things like that. I started buying everybody a toy. I don't care if you're 27 or 45, you're getting a toy. Preferably something that you have a fond memory of from your past. Um, because I don't know why we don't play on Christmas anymore. So, uh, and there's so many things you can do to really fire yourself up for Christmas, and never before have we needed it more than we do now. Bake something, bake some cookies, and give them to your friends. Buy a couple boxes of Christmas cards right now and start handwriting personalized messages to your friends and family, and mail them a card. How many people are doing that again? Take more time with wrapping your gifts. Put some love into this gift. This is something you're giving to the people that you love the most. Wrap it nicely and put some time and effort into it and consideration into it. Um, Watch some Christmas shows on TV. Take some time, slow things down, and enjoy your Christmas, okay? And that can apply right to the Secret Santa, a way to spread some joy. If we decide to do it, it can be a fun thing that gives you way more than the people are going to get from you. You're going to come away feeling so much better. I know I do. I've been doing a lot of this stuff for the last 3 years. I've been trying to step up my Christmas game, and I have no regrets. So, my personal request to you guys is step up your Christmas game, okay? It doesn't have to be a stressful thing. When you go out shopping, and go out shopping, okay? I shop a ton online, but go out shopping. Take a day, get yourself in the right place, and go out shopping. Listen to the Christmas music, enjoy seeing Santa out there, and whatever it is, go out shopping and just make an event of it. Make this a special Christmas for yourself. You won't regret it. I see I'm stuttering again. That's so getting old. But anyhow, that's enough preaching on that. Okay, so I think we've covered everything I wanted to cover today. Let's talk and ask away any questions you have. I'm going to start to review some of these posts. Um, hey, you know what, DJ? DJ wrote a whiskey wagon sounds better. Do a whiskey wagon. I'm fine with that. That's all in the the concept of what I'm doing here. And so if your beer wagon is a whiskey wagon, what Boilermakers, it could be the Boilermaker wagon. So whatever. That would absolutely work. When I said you got to drink a beer, you don't have to drink a beer, of course. No, I'm not saying that. You can drink whatever you want to drink. You can just write the word beer. You can have a hot cocoa there. Whatever it is that makes you happy, that's fine. The point of it is that we're going to be together. We're going to be having fun, and it should be a really cool event. And I would appreciate you guys passing the word about this, that we're going to do this. So let your fans and viewers know about it. It should be a lot of fun. Um, let's see here. Modern Day is in on the beer wagon. Hornet NASCAR, Mopar Monday, just not tomorrow. Um, Got my pickers looking for more. I'll be doing a Mopar tomorrow. Oh, Lee's doing a Mopar tomorrow, so that'll be a fun thing. Uh, it will not be just you tomorrow, Lee. I know I will be watching. Ken is in. Diecast Sheriff is talking about joining the Secret Santa. And Anthony nails this right here. I'm ready to spend a little cheer, especially after this year it has really sucked, and he's so right about that. We really need this Christmas more than any year before in recent times. So yeah, I think now is the time to really work to make this a special Christmas, but don't let it stress you out. It doesn't need to be a stressful thing, okay? Especially if you start right now, there's plenty of time for everything. You can chew at it in little bits, and you can really make it fun. One of the things I know we're going to be doing is we're going to be, if they actually have it, and I hope they do, Opportunity Village. They help disabled people, and they have a giant Christmas forest every year, and me and the family will be going to that if it's open. Uh, Toys are timeless, right? Dan, what was it that I did last year? My one son used to collect Crazy Bones, and so I got him Crazy Bones. I found an open box, bought him that. My oldest son, who just turned 30, I bought him um, Mighty Max. They were these little scary heads, and they opened up into a little scene that you could play with. I bought him some vintage Mighty Max. I think I told you guys this story before. I bought my wife a doll. My wife had a bad childhood, okay? I don't want to go into that, but she had a terrible childhood. And one of the things that she remembered from it was this doll that had a little baby that would rock and sing to it. And I found one for her, and I got her that, and that really made me feel very good getting her that. Uh, what do you think? Yes, Anthony, I am saying exactly that. No more racing around at 4 o'clock in the afternoon of Christmas Eve to buy gift cards and stuff like that. Put a little effort into it. These are people that you love and cherish and who make your life worthy of living. Show them that. And now listen, on birthdays, my wife takes, and we do give gift cards on birthdays, and she makes a basket. And she takes this basket, and we find all their favorite treats, like a Snickers bar, Red Vines, or whatever. And she makes it like a big flower basket. And stuck in there are gift cards to their favorite places, because they are all older and busy with their jobs and lives and stuff like that. So there's a gift card to McDonald's and to Chick-fil-A and Outback Steakhouse and all their favorite places into this basket. That's not a gift card. That's something that took some thought to show them that I know you, I care about you, and I know that you love these things, and that's a little bit different. And you could do something like that, and so there's a lot of options out there. And if anybody's got any questions or needs help with ideas, I'll be happy to put out some ideas. Oh, hey, listen, I also want to get some feedback on this. Um, how do you guys feel about some detailed videos on how to grow your channel, how to improve your video? Although I don't know why you're asking me. I can't seem to live stream without it stammering and stuttering all over the place. But how to record things, how to set stuff up, and things like that. Maybe more about the uh, being a YouTuber than about the projects. And I could maybe put those out every now and then on Mondays or something like that. So if you'd like something like that, let me know. In the spirit of things, right, Dan? Uh, Diecast Sheriff will sip a beer and participate. I will sip a beer. It will be sips because I can't drink too much, but I will be having my beer. Uh, and Anthony, I understand. He says, unfortunately, this is the busy season for me. I'm going full blast. I'm working every day, even on a Sunday, believe it or not. And I do believe it. And I know a lot of people have that. But I also know you have time to write just one Christmas card a night. Sit down when you're having your nightcap and you're watching something on TV. Just jot out a little Christmas card to somebody that you care about and let them know I do care about you and I want you to have this amazing Christmas. Everybody's got time for that. Okay? So, but not everybody's world is the same. You got to do what's right for you. I'm just saying, figure out what is right for you and make it work. Zach is interested and would like to participate. Good, 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 good. And hey, listen, you know what? Go into my community tab and mark the little poll. That'll help me totally decide on this. I'm leaning towards doing it because even if it's just 30 people, it's 30 people. It still could be a fun thing, and maybe it'll grow in the years after that. Am I all the way caught up? Yeah. So let's see here. You're gonna hold out for the full version of the AMT fire truck build? I don't blame you. I think I would rather watch that way. That's like a kickback get a drink, sit down, turn it on to the TV, and watch. Um, it, it it was the toughest model I've ever built. Super challenging, but I had so much fun with it. I hope you love it. I can't wait to hear all the comments on it and see what you guys thought. Um, okay, listen, we've been in an hour and 10 minutes. So you got more questions? Post them now. If not, we're gonna get ready to wrap up. So let's get to writing here, people. Let's see. And man, I'm telling you guys, go get yourself some corgis. Not and you know what? These guys are fine. This doesn't do all that much, okay? I'm talking about the corgis. I'm talking about this, okay? With the look at this. Okay, here, wait. Let me change cameras here. Let's just see this. You see this? Okay, watch. Oh, that shouldn't open. But you see that? See the battering rams and the machine guns pop out? And yes, here we go. Injector roof. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, and then I think this was always my favorite piece was the bulletproof shield. Oh, look at that. And restoring something like this is so fun because I just love all the little mechanicals and the gadgets and stuff. I had so much fun. Go get yourself a corgi. You will not regret it. Thank you, George. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. I don't know how special I am, unless you mean special as in, get a load of this guy. He's special. But no matter what, I thank you for that comment. And Diecast Sheriff. Ooh. Hey, so Diecast Sheriff had an idea. A white elephant type thing where you start passing a gift around. And you either keep it and send something else, or you forward that onto the next guy. I don't know. Comment on it. Let me know. That's an interesting concept. TJ, be good. Thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate you being here. Diecast, you will love. I promise you. Okay. The Green Hornet video, because I can't wait to post it, we'll probably post this month. So if you want to wait to see that, it might motivate you to want to get a Green Hornet because that is so much fun. Oh my gosh, I had a good time with that. Ken, what about my video of mold making? Yeah, I just did that one. And there will be more in that. But hey, if you want to really hear about the guru, go see Craftsman. Keith, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. No, Ken, I did not show how to do a clear windshield, but I am doing clears for redheads in the fire truck model, and I probably will do a windshield video. There's some options out there for you for doing windshields. You can also 3D print them in a resin printer, so that works. I have actually made windshields. I think, Lee, is it you that I sent a windshield to that I 3D printed? Still needs work, but hey. So yeah, that'll be coming up. All right. Hey, listen, it's been a long morning. Everybody's probably still feeling last night, so I am gonna go. I just want to say that I thank everybody, and especially all the Paint It Pink people. And you know, I am gonna wrap it up. I just want you to remember that you guys are all my friends, and that friends are people who make you live better, laugh louder, and you guys are all awesome. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, this is Fat Guy Productions live. We'll see you again on December 6th for the next live stream. Until next time, I want everybody to have a great month and be good.